Did you ever hear people say, it's all good? If you ask them something, how is this, how is that, they say, it's all good. Did you ever wonder who the first person was to ever say, it's all good? Well, if you ask me, I think it was none other than Sarah Amenu, the wife of Abraham. Here's a quick idea on the Parsha and then an amazing story of how a family from the south was saved. We learn in this week's Torah reading that Sarah lived 127 years, and all her years were equally good. Now, how can this be? I mean, a quick look through the previous chapters, we see a difficult life, full of challenges, like not having children until the age of 90, being kidnapped by Avimelech, being abused by her maidservant, and going through a famine, sending her husband off to war. How could her years have been equally good? Well, the answer is simple. Because Sarah did not concentrate on the outcomes in life. She didn't worry whether she would succeed or fail or what others thought. She focused on what she needed to do to serve Hashem in the best possible way at this moment in time. What happened after that was out of her hands. Whether it seemed to be good or looked bad, it didn't matter. Because she knew that everything that happened was Hashem's way of communicating with her and giving her everything she needed to live an accomplished life. When you have one focus day after day to do the will of Hashem and not worry about anything else, then it really is all good. I heard an amazing story about a family that was saved from the massacre on their kibbutz on Simchas Torah. This couple lived on one of the kibbutzim down south, not a religious kibbutz. But 6 months ago, they decided they wanted to keep Shabbos. Now, a non-religious kibbutz is not the ideal place to keep Shabbos, especially without a synagogue and other Shabbos-observant families. So every Shabbos, they had a place they went to in the bigger cities centrally located. That Friday, before the Shabbos of Simchas Torah, another couple came to visit them. They were old friends and they wanted to stay over with them just for a quiet weekend. This Shomer Shabbos couple felt that they couldn't say no. So Hashem decided that they would be observing Shabbos and Simchas Torah on their kibbutz in the south. Well, we know what happened on that tragic day, but it turned out that no one came to their house. None of the terrorists did any damage, and they were left totally unharmed. What happened over there? It's become known that the terrorists had maps of the kibbutzim they planned to attack. They knew precisely the layout of each home, who lived there, and how many people were in the family. When the army found the map carried by the terrorists that attacked their kibbutz, there was a notation written on the map over their house. It said, "Not home on Saturday." My friends, when we do the right thing, we don't need to worry about the outcome. It will all be good.